Thank you, and welcome to this video where we want to talk about how to import items from Aliexpress or Alibaba to Africa. But today, let's talk about Alibaba because that is the best one for people who want to get into e-commerce. So, in importing from AliExpress to Africa, it can be one of the greatest way to access a wide range of products at affordable prices. However, as most of you know, it can be a bit of a daunting process, especially if you are new to it. In this video, which is a little bit lengthy, but I'll try to summarize. We'll walk with you through the entire process of importing from AliExpress and Alibaba to Africa, from finding the right products and suppliers, and through the whole process to shipping and payment, because that is the whole journey from finding suppliers to payment, and the products is eventually shipped to you. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell. So if you are watching this on replay, also consider jumping from one session to other because it might be a little bit lengthy. But basically, that is what we'll be talking about today. So let's get started. We'll also discuss some of the challenges which you might face along the way and how to overcome them. So step one in this process is finding the right products. And as you can see from this screen we are sharing, it's a screen with different products from Alibaba. This is a homepage for Alibaba. So here, different categories of products you can buy. You can select from a variety of different products from the homepage, or you can just scroll the way you see up scrolling, and you can change the currency be displayed for these products here, because you maybe want them to be displayed in your currency. So, for example, for me, I've just here you can see you can select the currency you want. Me, I've just selected the Kenyan shillings, but you can use the US dollar, the euro, the Canadian dollars, the Japanese yen, and South Arabia riyal. Those are currencies you can change so that you get a feel of the real cost of these products. So today we are going to use the Kenyan shillings, but you can convert to whichever currency you wish to use. So the first step is finding the products and the suppliers from Alibaba or Aliexpress, but in this case, as I said, we are using Alibaba. The first step in importing from Alibaba is to Africa is to find the right products and suppliers. This platform is a huge marketplace with millions of products and thousands of suppliers, so it is important to do your research and make sure that you are getting the best deal. Here are a few tips for finding the right products and suppliers on Alibaba. So look for suppliers with good ratings and reviews. We cannot underestimate that. And this is a good indication of the supplier's reliability and the quality of the products. Make sure the supplier has a good return policy, and you can check that under the supplier's account. For example, you can go to a supplier. Let's see whether we can get to this supplier. You go to a particular supplier's account and look at their reliability, and each supplier is rated by these platforms. So, for example, for this one, you can see they are selling earbuds. The supplier is verified, as you can see from here. I hope you can see, and there are ratings. So you can see the ratings here is 4.6. And the delivery rate, the average is 98.1%, which is a good indication. So the response time for this supplier is less than 3 hours, and the transactions they've had since they started the store is 110,000 transactions and above. So you can just come here, for example, for this product, see the price is 264.71 to 663.77 per piece for these earbuds or earphones. They are Bluetooth, and the type is a Type C. You can select the color from here. Then you can see the quantity. If you quantity 1 to 10 pieces, the lead time is 5 days to be shipped to your supplier, to your agent, your shipping agent, maybe in China. And for 1 to 100 is 10 days. For 101 to 1000 pieces is 20 days. You can allow them to customize your products, but most times people do not require that kind of service. They can ship to your country, but in this case, I usually suggest that people use shipping agents which are more reliable. And in this case, I'll vouch for African Salia. There are so many, but African Salia is one example of a company which does shipping, and trying to bring it on so that you can see. I hope you can see African Salia on your screen. That is an example of a shipping agent. They ship products from around the world, from China, from the US, from UK. It's African Salia. Go ahead and look them up online. Yeah, that is it for African Salia. So let's go back to the Alibaba website. So look for their ratings and reviews, which is a good indication of the supplier's reliability and the quality of their products. Make sure the supplier has a good return policy. As I've said, this will give you a peace of mind in case you receive a faulty or damaged product, because sometimes the products can be faulty or a little bit damaged. Check the shipping cost and the delivery time. And some suppliers may offer free shipping or faster delivery times. That is for them to deliver the goods to your shipping agents in Kenya. This brings a big advantage. Look for suppliers who offer bulk discounts for someone who buys things in bulk. That means you need to talk to suppliers directly so that they give you this kind of benefit if you buy things in bulk. So the other thing, check for delivery times. Look for suppliers who offer. Sorry for that. I think that I've already told you. I'm trying to get to the next screen. Anyway, products, there are so many. You can select from a variety of products. Let's go to the next step, which is calculating the cost of and placing an order. So, for example, let's say you want to purchase this gaming chair. You need to just come here. Let me share this. If you want to purchase this gaming chair, you need to calculate the cost. You see the prices here. If you buy 2 to 49 pieces, is 5,320.73 Kenya shillings, and the list goes on if you buy more. So you calculate the cost plus the shipping cost to your agent, and in that case, you need to call your shipping agent and give them the dimensions and the type of product you want to ship to your home country. So that will mean you need to go to the supplier and contact them. For example, you just need to come here and contact the supplier, and that will mean you've already logged into your account and you are contacting them. So you place the order, and you are preparing to make the payment. And it's wise to choose a payment method which is ideal and acceptable for both you and the supplier. So in this case, I have 3 payment methods you can use, and one is called credit and debit cards. And make sure that each and every payment you make it directly using this platform. Otherwise, there are suppliers who will tell you to go outside this platform, and it might bring problems. So make sure that any payment you are making is through this platform, Alibaba or Aliexpress, because in case of any dispute, it will be easy to track the payment and make a refund. So the acceptable credit cards, I mean the debit cards, and they are safe and convenient option. However, some banks may charge additional fees for international transactions, so put that in mind. So it's worth checking with your bank before using this option. The other one, which is a common one, is a PayPal. I know most of you know PayPal. It's another popular payment option for Alibaba and Aliexpress, and it's generally considered to be a safe and secure way to make payments online. However, you need to have a PayPal account, and most people know how to create a PayPal account for you to be able to use this option. So the other one you can use is bank transfer. Some suppliers may accept bank transfers as a payment method, but this can be a slower and more inconvenient option. So I usually tell people do not use this one. For people in Kenya, you can use M-Pesa if you are paying to Alibaba, to Aliexpress. Sorry, you can pay through M-Pesa. There is a payment option they'll give you. Go ahead and use it. The next thing we want to talk about is dealing with customs and duties, because that I know is a very big pain point in most African countries. So one of the biggest challenges of importing from Alibaba and Aliexpress to Africa is dealing with customs and duties. And there was some time back I had to go all the way to Nairobi to small item at postal where they call GPO. I think it's GPO or City Square. These are taxes that are applied to imported goods and are generally calculated based on the value of the goods, their origin, and maybe the applicable tax rate in your country. It differs from country to country. And there are a few things you can do to minimize the impact of these customs and the duties. And one is to check the applicable tax rates in your country for the products you want to import, because someone might be importing bulky goods like tires, equipment, which can be bulky. This will give you an idea of how much you will have to pay in duties, and you consider using a customs broker because they are available in most countries. These are companies that they specialize in helping businesses navigate the customs process and can often help you reduce your duties and taxes. So you can also use freight forwarders, and I told you an example of a freight forwarder. For example, a Quantuo. As I told you, there are many. Africa's Alia is another example of a freight forwarder. These are companies that specialize in international shipping, and that they can help you navigate the custom process and minimize your cost. So the other step is receiving and inspecting your order. Once you receive the goods in your country, after shipping, you need to arrange for it to be received and inspected. It's a very important step if you're putting goods to go and sell, and it allow you to verify that you have received the goods as you ordered. So the other thing is you need to keep in mind that while inspecting, you need to make sure that all the necessary documents, including the invoice and other paperwork required by customs, are available. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in the clearing process. If you find problems or issues with your order, you can return it contact the supplier as soon as possible, because there is always an expiry of the timeline. Contact them as soon as possible and arrange how the goods will be returned, but this doesn't happen most times. So for people in Kenya, you can go to pick your products from easily. I believe they are still in Nairobi. You can go and collect your goods from there. So in conclusion, importing from Aliexpress to Africa or Alibaba can be a great way to access a wide range of products at affordable prices, as you can see. However, it is important to do your research carefully and calculate your costs. Also, make sure that you do a lot of market research, and also be prepared for any challenges that may arise during this process. But basically, following the steps I've outlined in this video, you can make importing process smooth and seamless, and it should also be hassle-free as possible. So I hope that you have been able to find this video educative, informative. We'll be doing other videos about this process, so be sure to Be sure to subscribe if you have not. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel, share these videos. Make sure that also you like this video once you see them, so that we grow together and help these channels reach more people. Thank you very much for listening. Go ahead and import something today, and you'll surely get the benefit of importing something as opposed to buying it locally. Thank you very much, and have a blessed day.